Hey guys, Hades here. Another quiz we've got. I'm going back to PowerPoints because I just thought it would be best for this particular lesson. This is brand new. I did it just for this lesson. It's not one of my old PowerPoints. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate it. This one should be released on Christmas. So, Merry Christmas to anyone interested. I probably won't do a Christmas culture one, at least not this year. Maybe never. Okay, guys, the last quiz didn't do so well, but it was really an old one, and this one is more put together, more concentrated on one thing, and that would be collective nouns. So really quickly, before we start the quiz, what is a noun? What is a collective noun? Really quickly, let's just say a noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. Normally when we think of nouns, it's things or people or animals, right? But this one's about collective nouns. A collective noun is a group of things, right? Collective nouns are nouns we use to describe a group of people, animals, or things. Here's an example. You, your mother, your father, and your brother are collectively a family, right? So family is a collective noun. Family is a group of people related by blood. Again, a collective noun. So we're going to do a quiz. I'm going to ask you the collective name for certain things, and you're going to guess and answer them. There's only 10. Let's see how you do. Okay, we're starting off easy, right? I think this is the easiest out of the 10. So we have trees here. So collectively, a group of trees is called what? A forest, right? A group of trees is a forest. Hopefully most of you got that right. Maybe you weren't quite thinking of the right thing. Maybe it was so easy that it stumped you a little bit. But anyhow, yeah, a group of trees is a forest. All right, what are those animals? Those are wolves, right? A group of wolves is called a what? A group of wolves is called a pack. Now, that's not any random group of wolves, right? It's a group of wolves that lives together and hunts together. Probably a lot of them are related. They have one leader called an alpha, usually a male, but there have been female alphas before. Okay, what are those? That's easy, right? Okay, a group of fish is called what? A group of fish is called a school, right? A school of fish. And again, not random. A school of fish is a group that kind of lives together, usually the same species, and they swim around together. Okay, the fourth one. What are those? Those are lions. A group of lions is called what? A group of lions is a pride. And again, this is a group that stays together. Unlike wolves, lions will only have one male, and he's definitely the dominant one in the group. Wolves can have multiple males where only one is dominant and breeds with the females, but there could still be other males. But not with lions. A pride of lions will only have one male, and they're basically kind of a family. Okay. Right? Those are ships or boats. Either way, the collective noun is going to be the same. What is a group of boats called? A group of boats, or let's say ships, right, is a fleet. Again, it's not going to be a random group you see at the harbor. A fleet is under the control of one person or one group or one entity, and they're all together part of that group. What are these? These are geese. Probably kind of hard to tell from below, but these are geese. A group of geese is called what? A group of geese is a gaggle of geese. And geese is plural for goose, right? Now with birds, if we just see a group of birds flying, usually we call them a flock. And some types of birds will always call a flock, like turkeys are always going to be a flock, or pigeons are a flock. However, some birds, they have a different name. If you forget the name, honestly, you could probably just call them a flock and it'll be fine. But technically, a group of geese is a gaggle. Okay, we're on our seventh one. What are these? These are bees, right? What do we call a group of bees? This is weird, but we would call them a swarm if they're out of their hive. Maybe if they're in their hive, we'd just call them a hive of bees. But swarm, and a swarm is usually a group of bees together attacking someone or something, right? We call that a swarm. What are these? Maybe a little hard to tell for some people because they don't often look like this. Normally we think of them looking a little differently. But these are coconuts. So what do we call a group of coconuts? We call a group of coconuts a cluster, right? Now, if you said bunch, you're not wrong. You can call a group of coconuts a bunch. Here's the difference. A cluster of coconuts grows together on the same tree, right? That's a cluster. A group of random coconuts, if you go and buy 20 coconuts at the store, you could say you have a bunch, right? These are just random coconuts. So cluster or bunch can be correct. Another fruit, well, a fruit that we also might call a cluster would be grapes. And again, a cluster of grapes is all grown on the same vine. They're clustered together in the same group. Okay, number 9. First of all, what are these? I'll give you a hint. These are not ravens. Yes, these are crows. And I always thought the name for a group of crows was interesting. What do we call a group of crows? A murder. We call a group of crows a murder of crows. I always thought that was kind of cool. Okay, these are witches. And when we have a group of them together, what do we call them? A group of witches is a coven, right? A coven of witches. And a coven is part of the same group, not random witches, right? A coven of witches will work together, be together in their little group or cult or whatever they are. But a group of witches together are a coven. Okay, you guys, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, a little different. I had one other quiz that I just grabbed an old PowerPoint that was part of another lesson and put it on there during October because I needed to have 31 lessons in October. So there's that. I made this one specifically for YouTube, so hope you like it. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.